Now, there's no telling how many people are actually looking to purchase in the village of Dabney, but there's a lot of neighborhoods that are already done, and you would have thought they've been here for a year. People walking around, they're riding their bikes, moved in already. There's the Dabney Recreation and Postal area. But if you're looking to purchase in here, I often wonder, are people going to feel kind of, I don't know, far removed from all of the activity? Now you're going to be close to Eastport. You're going to be close to Middleton area. But that'll be by car. You're going to be close. I'm going to flip to around here, maybe to the other side. You're going to be close, but yet you get on your golf cart, you're going to be kind of far away from most of the hot spots of everything, especially the further east that you come. You just got to be okay with that. Let's pan back over this way. I see cars riding around and people are out scoping out these areas, and we're going to see what's going on. So this is the village entrance when you're coming in from the main road, the village of Dabney. Now I got a feeling the way I just came in is the wrong way. Yeah, that little street section right there is for cars. We're coming into these neighborhoods. Oh my goodness, they done got so many more houses built. This is the fastest building I've ever seen. These guys just amaze me. I don't get it. They get the walls put up. Well, they already had that done. But you can see on top of the walls, they just got more and more houses built up since the last 2 weeks I've been out here. All right, so here we go, guys. That road right here with that one post, you can notice how wide it is. That's the golf cart path right here. All right, just in case people don't know, some of these videos are for a lot of newer people who may not be aware. They get confused, like I just did. That's the golf cart path, and it's pretty much done. So we're going to get on this golf cart path, because if you notice, if people will pay attention, there's signs when you go off onto that main road right there, until you get to a certain area, it says no golf carts beyond this point. Now watch what I tell you. You're going to see them do it. They do it on 466 and on the big roads. Signs clearly tell you no golf carts allowed. It's illegal. And you'll still see people going through the main intersections. They're sitting on the main highway, And when an accident comes around, who's going to be at fault? The knucklehead who wasn't supposed to be there, right? So this is the golf cart path. Hey, we're going to be one of the first. Maybe, I don't know. See, because that little narrow road right there coming in, no carts. That's just for cars, so there's no cart path along that road. Now that they've got it all set up, now it's clearly dedicated to cars only right there. And we're on the cart path in the village of Dabney. Another thing too, guys. You notice that? That's a stop sign. Yeah, can you believe it? Look, just look at it. Just look at it. That says S-T-O-P, stop. What are you supposed to do when you see one of those? We're supposed to stop, right? Well, you would think. I can't tell you how many people come up here and they just fly through the stop signs. And just a little word of warning to people who and I've been guilty of it, guys. I don't want you to think I have done it. I've been guilty and I'm guilty of it, but I am making an effort to stop doing it because not only can it be dangerous, but the cops have been hiding around, and now they're starting to enforce golf cart speeding. They're starting to enforce stopping at the stop signs if they catch you, things like that. There's been a lot of complaints of just people getting in their golf carts and acting a fool out here. And so people have been noticing them, cops sitting around and ticketing people. And we got bicyclists over here, so let's hold on for just a second.
Is that a radar gun? Are you the speed trap?
Yes. Somebody asked me, is that a radar gun? How fast were we going? And guys, I'm not saying things like this because I'm Mr. Know-It-All. I mean, I know I'm going to get people that are going to say, well, you know, you're this and that. You always get those people that just seem to, they always feel the need to correct you, you know? Stop sign. Golf carts stop right here. What an interesting concept. You proceed on through when traffic is clear. The rules of the road are pretty much the same as are when you are on your... Do you just run through stop signs and stoplights in your car? So why are we doing it on our golf cart? And I'm speaking to me too, guys. All right? Trust me, I'm speaking to myself because I've been guilty of it as well. So I'm just pointing that out to mostly new people, even people who are not new. It's just about being safe. Nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to get a ticket. It's just a friendly neighbor reminder. If we try to do the right thing and everybody follows suit, then yeah, you know, it's just better. What I've noticed, and I missed it, right here, coming to the end of this road right here, that right there, that's a golf cart. So what you're going to do, you're going to come along right in here, and you come in, and you come in, and you turn off, make a left right here, and then you come across. You do not go across in here in your golf cart. You pass that gate in your golf cart like I just did a minute ago, you're going the wrong way. And goofy me missed it. Now, what you're going to notice, I'm going to flip around. I'm just going to demonstrate this right quick. This is for a lot of people who don't know. There's the arrow. This is, now you're on the big road. You see that merging line right there. Right, guys? You merge. You're going to merge left. Golf carts. Stop. There's the gate. You let people go through. You stop. And you're going to proceed on into the golf cart lane. Golf carts. Now another thing too right here is I'm noticing, see these right here, those 3 posts? What does that tell you? Can anybody guess? It's a walking path. It's a walking path, bicycle path. And since I'm standing here, I'm just going to point it out, especially for newer folks, you know, who may not be aware. If you're already down here, you already know that, oh, this is not for you. If you notice this, the walking path, whatever, is narrower. This path is not nearly as wide as this one. Look how wide it is, guys. Why is that? Because these paths right here are made for golf carts, bicycles, walkers, runners, things like that. It's a multi-modal path is what they're calling them. To a narrow path for walkers, bicycle riders, joggers. You walk your dog. No golf carts. And as much as I could say that, you're going to get people who are going to do it. It happens. I'm going to flip back around. We've seen cars trying to go over the golf cart bridges, folks. If you can believe that. But I'm going to put the camera up, and for those who are kind of curious is how do you know what the golf cart path is on the main road when you come off the golf cart path? Well, here's your first clue. If you can see that diamond right there, that indicates golf cart path shared with the main road. Much wider street than it is on that entrance. It's a narrow road. That, folks, is not a California carpool lane insignia. That does not mean carpool. Golf cart. So, now that we're on Chandler Drive, we are now on the golf cart lane, riding along the walking path. Once you've been out here for a little while and kind of just rode around, you'll get the feel for it. You'll see what most people are doing. You'll pick up on it pretty quick. It's not that hard. I had to learn it. When we were new, I made a couple mistakes. I'll tell you what I did do when I was coming out of the village of Bradford. And I'm just to show you, I'm just as human as anybody else is. Came out of the village of Bradford in my SUV, or in our Lincoln, right? The big old white SUV. And I started to turn left to get on the golf cart path, if you can believe. And as I made that left, I almost made a full left turn before I realized I'm not in the golf cart. When you do something over and over and over and over again, I just for a minute just about to mess up. I was able to back up and continue out the gate like I'm supposed to, but I caught myself being that guy. That would have been embarrassing if people were to see that, and if I'd have gotten up on there, oh man. I wouldn't have got all the way up on it, but just the fact that I started to turn to head on that path was really alarming to me. Now we're going to wait a little while longer. To go in the premiere section. As a matter of fact, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna flip. But before we leave Dabney, I'm gonna come through this neighborhood just next to the rec center here, Recreation Postal Center. I'm going to come down Trundle Terrace, and we're going to look at some of these houses. And it seems like came down here when they were much, much more undone. And there's a viewer who had a house being built, and I want to see if I can remember these houses. I kid you not. This is the reason why I do these videos, is to kind of like do updates to see what it looks like from like week after week or every couple of weeks, and see how fast the progression is as how it looks from one week to the next. And this is, I'm gonna flip this camera around here, and we're gonna look at these neighborhoods in here. Look at these houses. I can't remember which one was lot 22 and all that stuff. But if you happen to know what your house looks like, because at the time when I came through here, I think it was Trundle, there were no addresses, right? And I hope I'm in the right area. Well, there's some more homes being built this way. Maybe it's further on down. Beautiful designer homes. That one's got a huge bird cage being built on it already. Custom. Really nice. Really, really nice. So I just don't remember anymore. If you're watching this video and you're trying to see what your house looks like, let me know if you happen to see it. 73V21. 21. I think you said yours was 22. Let me back up here right quick. I don't know if that's 22. I honestly do not recall. Now that these homes have been built up so much, it just looks totally different. But this one's 21. That much I do know. You know what? It might be on the windows. That's 19. I'm gonna flip around. Trying to help this guy out. The last time I came down there to take a look at his house, it hadn't even started construction yet. And I believe it was Trundle. The 73V21. 73V22 right here. '22. So this is going to be 23. 73V23. And that would have been 24. If you happen to watch this video and I got the right house, I'm going to check back on my notes. Let me know. I'd be interested to find out if I got your house.